Hi, I'm Pam with Crafttown Fabrics, and we're going to show you how to make a quilt today out of the layer cake squares and charm packs. We have used the line Strawberry Fields. It makes a nice quilt, 71.5 by 84, and it goes together real easy. To begin with, you're going to have a solid layer cake square. So you're going to lay your solid layer cake square together, right sides together with your print, and you just lay them together. And I will usually pin mine so that whenever I sew around it, we're going to sew all the way around the edges, 1/4 inch seam, and the pins help keep it from shifting. After you get that sewn together, it's going to look like this. As you can see, the seam lines around. You're going to mark a line with a friction pin from corner to corner, and then we're going to cut it on the diagonal. All right. Now you're going to end up with 4 half square triangles, and you will press them open, and you will do all of your layer cake squares like that. Now I've got some pressed here. Whenever you get them all pressed and made, you're going to put 4 different colors together, and they're going to look like this. Now, to get your block together, first of all, make sure your blocks, you're going to square them all up at the same size. These should be 6 3/4 inches. So you're going to lay them out, and you're going to flip them over like this. And you can pin if you want. And you're going to sew a 1/4 inch seam down one side on both of these. Whenever you get those together, you'll bring them back to the pressing board, and you're going to press them open, and they'll look like this, okay? Now with those sewn together, you're going to then flip them together. They'll be together, and you're going to sew down this long seam here, okay? Whenever you open that up, you're going to have your block made, and that should be about a 13-inch block, okay? Now, after you've gotten that done, we're going to take our charm pack squares, and we are going to mark more diagonal lines. You may get tired of doing that by the end of this quilt. You're going to go from corner to corner, mark your line, and what I did also, I drew another 1/2 inch line on this so that I can use that later for another project. So take and pin this to each corner of your square, and you're going to sew down that side, and then you're going to trim this off, and you're going to press it out so that your block looks like this. You can use starch if you want so that you don't get it stretched out of shape also. Now we're going to have this in a 5 by 7 setting. As you can see, this is one of your blocks here, and I go down row by row and sew together, and then after you get your center section sewn together, you're going to add a 2.5 inch border that'll sew in at 2 inches, and then you're going to add a 5.5 inch border for your outer border. Now, we quilted this on a home sewing machine. It can be done, and we just used a plain back on that just to show off the quilting a little bit. But we thought it turned out really good. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial with Crafttown Fabrics, and I hope you come again. Thank you.